My dear friend Pat has been an inspiration and a support to me for years. I am a foster parent in Boston and I work with drug-addicted and medically fragile infants. One day, someone mentioned that I should get to know Pat, a foster parent who takes in the sickest of the sick. Children for whom life hangs in the balance even as their families struggle with their own issues. Pat takes in children that have no place else to go, literally.
Patrice is 20 and she has cerebral palsy. Jillian's been with us almost 6 years. She was very little when she came. The baby was born 25 weeks and she was 1 pound, 12 ounces.
She gives those children a place to live and thrive, taking them to dozens of doctor's appointments and working with therapists and nurses that come to her house.
When I first met her, my first reaction when I got here was, wow, how can someone actually bring all these children into her home? You can just see how warm, what a big heart she has.
I think you hear a lot of negative about foster homes. I think this is a fabulous home. I think overall the kids are pretty happy.
She takes the most involved kids with the most involved social histories and tries to make a home for them.
If someone drives by the house, they don't understand how much she does. They just think it's a regular home. They don't know what's going on in here. And it's a lot of work, and it's something that's 24 hours a day. It's your home. It's not you can go to work and you leave.
There's not too many people that would be so willing to give up of themselves so much of their time and energy and care.
She knows what they need. She knows what they need before anybody else does. It's pretty neat.
Pat knows that each of the children in her care, some of whom have actually grown into young adults with her, can feel and can find some enjoyment in things, and she makes sure they do.
I just feel that all children need a home, no matter how sick they are. And if they're only here for a little while, then it's a home that everybody here works for the same goal to make them as happy as can be. I have a great staff. My staff works with me, and we all work together because we have to, because that's what we all want to do.
The most amazing thing she does is to take in children who she knows are going to die. She wants to make sure they know what it is to be in a home and in a family. She once said, "If mine is the only home they will ever know, I want to make it the best home I can." And she does.
We have many kids who need homes, and you'd be very surprised how rewarding it is to see a child who has so little and needs so much. And if you meet that need, that's a great, great task to accomplish.
The kids give you so much back, and we also have a lot of fun with them too. They can be a lot of fun and very interesting, and even though we've lost children here, this is not a sad house.
My mother loves kids. Between all the grandchildren, the children she takes care of here, so all she wants to do is make them happy.
When I first moved here, she already had a room set for me. Already had it painted, had comforter sets and everything. Had some clothes also, I remember. And I remember a stuffed animal she had for me. It made me feel like it was a normal home, like I was loved.
These children are like family. Greg has been in the house for 20-something years now, and Abby has been here for a long time. And we go on vacation, we go to the zoo, we go to the beach. It's just really a good time.
For many of these children, Pat is literally an angel who comes out of the sky and says, this child is not going to stay in a hospital. This child is not going to live in a nursing home for the rest of their lives. Her ability to bring each child forward as an individual to the people around them gives those kids a chance. It gives them a chance to thrive. It gives them a chance to find families, to find love.
And I see what goes on in this house with what Mrs. Pumphret's done and what the nurses in the house has done, and it's just been so inspiring and incredibly rewarding.
I tell people all the time I have the best job in the world.
I think when I go to bed at night, I feel very grateful for the ability to take care of these kids. I feel very grateful that I can sleep without a guilty conscience, that I've done everything for them that day that I could, and hopefully what I'm going to do for the next day.
There are very, very few angels and very, very few people like Pat. For each child that finds their way here, it's a blessing.